Alright, welcome back to another video. Literally yesterday we did the drop list for week 11. It was kind of like a leaked one, but literally an hour after I uploaded the video, everything and all the prices had dropped. So today we're going to be taking a look yet again at what's dropping this week. We're going to take a look at what's the most upvoted item. As you can see, it's the keychain, which is pretty cool. Now that we know the prices, it kind of gives me a better idea of what we're potentially going for. So hopefully, and the prices are too bad, obviously, as you can see. Some of them are alright, some of them are a bit atrocious, but we'll get onto that video. Let's figure out what we're getting tomorrow. So I think it's quite a big day. It's been quite a big day for the past few weeks, actually. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you're going for. And before I get to this video, obviously before I get into this video, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, as it really does help out if you haven't done so already. 780 subscribers, which is pretty cool. We're getting closer to the 800 mark. I want to try and get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if we can do that, that'll be amazing. And yeah, let's get on with the video. All right, we'll start off with the first item, which is the Supreme BBS RS Rim keychain. Now, actually, I'm going to be going for this. I'm just going to go for one because I kind of like the keychains. I've been collecting them since last year. I thought, you know what, I'll collect some of the keychains that I personally like. So at the moment, we got this one from last year. This is the Tiger keychain, as you can see right here. And then we also have the paperweights, which paid homage to the cancel item. If you remember, this item got cancelled. It was supposed to be a full-on accessory, but for some reason they cancelled it. I don't think they could sell money or something, so that was probably the reason why. But yeah, we got this BBS keychain. I think it looks pretty cool. I like cars, and yeah, the BBS is pretty cool with the little sup on it. I'm gonna be going for one. So yeah, that's cool. $38 though. That's kind of expensive for a keychain, not gonna lie. And I kind of wish it was, I don't know, because it was like 25 quid for those keychains before. So like $38, I feel like it's gone up a little bit more than I would have expected. So next up is the Jesus 5 panel. Not surprised here because this actually looks damn fucking cool if you're into Jesus, which I'm sure a majority of Americans are. A lot of them are religious, but it looks pretty cool, honestly. I like it. They got the Jesus. I don't know what he's pointing at. Is it like a heart? I thought he'd be like pointed at like a Supreme box logo, if you know what I mean. And that would have been pretty cool, but he's not. I think it very much is just a picture of a depiction of Jesus and some angels. We don't know what the back is because there is no other picture of the back. So if I had to guess, it's probably like a Supreme like logo at the back and perhaps maybe a leather strap. I don't really know. But I think it's definitely going to sell out at $48. Definitely a piece to go for. If I'm going to go for one, I'm probably going to go for the black one. Pink one is all right, but I just feel like black is just the more wearable hat in my opinion. So I'm going to be going for black tomorrow. Next up, we got the Supreme Ice Hoops FX arcade machine. Now this is going to cost you 13 grand. It's going to cost you more actually, because I bet shipping is going to cost 1,000 on its own if it's dropping online. Which it probably will do. And it looks cool. I know some people have mentioned they don't like the whole white. I think it matches pretty good with the whole NBA. No, I think I like it. And I feel like with the price, I know some of these are really expensive, but like there's definitely going to be some like cool Supreme hints in like the electronic side. So like the buttons here, they might have Supreme box logos coming out. It might say something here when you do stuff. So I feel like there's some like hidden detail that we don't know of yet. I feel like well, I don't think it's worth it, honestly, unless you're in like a massive store and you wanna pay people to you know, play the game, if you know what I mean. And definitely good for big businesses that have like large shops that would probably want this. You know, like a cool kicks, if you get what I mean. But I think they're like pretty much shut down at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, next up we got the All Dogs Go to Heaven sweater. Honestly, I really dig this one. I personally prefer the black versus the white, and just more wearable, honestly. And black will keep you nice and warm. Probably both will keep you nice and warm. I just feel like black just in general keeps you warm in general. And I just think it looks better with the depiction of the dog because the outline is pretty much better. And you've got the money, the halo, the Supreme, and then you've got the logo, the title of the film, All Dogs Go to Heaven on the back. I wish there was like a little Supreme logo there. Just to let you know, on the back it's by Supreme as well. I think that would have been a little bit cooler, but we do have it on the front, which is not too bad. It is $188 though, so yeah, kind of expensive for a sweater, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not surprised because one, it's like an IP, right? You pay for the IP, and the collaboration tax, etc. Supreme's gonna charge you $1.50 plus for this anyway. But will it resell? I don't know, but I'm gonna go for the black one because I think black sweaters will do pretty well. Next up, we've got the velvet backpacks. Man, honestly, I'm a little confused about this price. Price tag is $118, and I compared it to like one of the big backpacks from week 1. The big backpacks are 24 liters. This is a big ass backpack, and this only costs $118. Like, I'm a little bit confused on the price, not gonna lie. If it is that $118, that's a really, really good price. Considering you get these like pins as well. You get the Ace of Spades, a King Ace. It's a Blackjack Supreme. And you get the Fuck the President. And I believe the other bags have like unique pins as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think this is a good price, not gonna lie. Really, really good price. I feel like if I'm gonna go for one, it's definitely gonna be the actual leopard like color. The red's pretty cool, but I think this yellow or tan is what they're calling it. But we don't know about keywords yet. It will be leopard something, but I don't know if it's going to be tan. We're going to be calling it yellow. We'll find out tomorrow, but yeah, I think these bags will do well if it's that price. Next up, we've got the Supreme Mitchell & S. What's it called? Lined Hooded Satin Varsity. It's all right. I don't think these will do crazy like on the aftermarket. They're technically like personal items. They're cool pieces, and it's not something that you want to go try and flip for unless find out that the install one goes crazy, which is this camo one. We know camo is going crazy at the moment, and it's pretty nice. You know, you got this arc collegiate fonts Supreme, but then you've also got the if I can find it on the back here, you've actually got the word Supreme on the ribbon, which is actually really nice. And I like this. It looks pretty nice. But like I said, the inside is faux shearling, so it's gonna be nice and comfy, nice and warm. Realistically, I'd have to see what it looks like in person or like on pictures on my body, but I think this looks pretty cool. $298 though is the price. Maybe not, actually, I don't know. I feel like it's not an item that's going to sell instantly, and it does come with 3 colorways as well. I personally hate this red colorway. The black and the yellow is pretty nice, and if it's like a particular, you know, like a club, I mean like Wu-Tang colors actually already black and yellow, but I just like the Realtree. Honestly, the Realtree is pretty cool in my opinion. $298 is the price tag if you are interested in getting one. Next up, we got the Timberlands. Right, Timberlands are all the way up here, and I'm surprised. I think these look absolutely atrocious in my opinion. And I believe the other ones from the last couple of years, was it? I can't believe it was last year. Was it last year or the year before? Was it fall winter 23? We did the you know, like the metal like texture on the Timberlands. Looked way better in my opinion, and it had a really nice pink one. And this one is just like some kind of clown shoe, which disappointed. And I thought when I saw the leak for patchwork, I thought they were gonna put patches on, you know, the actual Timberland. It's not really a patchwork. It's just, you know, stitched to make it look like it's patched up. It's not, you know what I mean? I do think the black and the wheat will do pretty well. I just don't know how fast they'll sell out. Perhaps maybe the bigger sizes will. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I might go for some just because I remember, like I said, the last Timberlands did really well afterwards. And I know a lot of popularity is in the Timberlands. I do think the black ones are pretty nice, easy wearable. And the wheat ones are obviously a good item as well. I just don't know about the multicolor ones. I'm not sure how people are feeling about the multi. It's a little wacky out there. Plus the price is kind of wacky as well. What's that? $248 for a goddamn Timberland? Like, if I remember last time, I think it was like £220 for a Timberland boot. So I don't really know. The prices are going up. I don't know. Obviously, everything goes up every year. So, all right. Next up, we've got the S logo zip-up hooded sweatshirt. I have been waiting for this. It's finally dropping. It's kind of annoying because I've bought a bunch of zip-ups recently. I got the Fox Racing one. Paid resale for that, but I didn't actually pay that much. It was like £12 above retail, which is not too bad. But we're also dropping this as well, so I need to start buying more sweatshirts. I think after this is going to be the last sweatshirt that I'm going for. Just fingers crossed that none of the collaborations are absolutely fire for the rest of the season. Which colorway am I gonna go for? We're probably gonna go for the camo one. I just like the camo. It's a different type of colorway. I don't own this in my personal collection, so no, I'll rock it for the personal. So the S logo, I think these are pretty like large as well, so they're not like cropped like the Fox one. So I think a size large would be pretty decent. I'm a bit disappointed though with this price. I don't know why a zip-up hooded sweatshirt that just has an S logo on the side is $178. This should be like $148. I don't know why it's 178. That is just atrocious. All right, next up, we've got the All Dogs Go to Heaven, the long sleeve top. These are pretty cool. Will these sell out really fast? I think they probably will. And we got two colorways. We got this black colorway, and we got this, like, I don't even if it, it's not white, is it? It's kind of like an off-white kind of thing. I would not be sure on what the colorways this will be, but they're both really, really nice. For the price as well. And same price as the Fox one that I bought the other week. Not too bad. $118 if you're going for it. Next up, we got the Old English coaches jackets. Another personal. This is the last personal that I'm going for. Iron Man collaborations are not fire, or if they are, then fuck, I'm gonna be buying more stuff if there's more stuff in the collaborations section. This is a cool ass coach jacket. I'm personally gonna go for the black one if I can find it. The black with the Old English looking like that, it looks so cool, honestly. Now, I'm not sure about sizing on this because my whole idea is that I want to wear a hoodie over this. So it's kind of like an over jacket with a hoodie. So I think I'm going to have to go for like a size extra large, just because I feel like I want to get my arms through. I've tried doing it with like other jackets that are like a size large, and it's really tight on like the arm section. So it's like I want to make sure I can fit my arms through. I can wear a hoodie as well over this. Yeah, I'm going to be going for like an extra large on this. It is 158, which I'm happy about. I was going to be annoyed if it was like 200, so I'm happy with the price tag on that, so I'm going for a black. All right, next up we've got the leather Scott jackets. How much is this? $8.98. It's not too bad of a price, actually. I thought it'd be like $1,000 plus. They've actually done pretty well on the price, considering what it is. It's a leathers racer jacket. It is a bit plain and simple, but you know what? That's cool. I dig it. You don't want like crazy like branding on a jacket like this. Like if you've got some like crazy jackets, then yeah, do it then. But this looks so damn cool, honestly. So if you are going for one, definitely go for one. It's gonna be cool. It's probably gonna sell out quite quick anyway. I like the inside material of it as well. You got this like nice burgundy, got the Supreme logo on the inside, and yeah, you got this nice quilted part at the bottom. I love it. I dig it. I'm not sure on the colors. I don't really like this teal. I just think black is way nicer, in my opinion. I'm not even sure about the sizings because you know, these particular jackets are like kind of strange for sizing. I haven't personally worn something like this, although I did wear the Yohji Yamamoto one, and I would say extra large for me fit pretty well. Next up, we got the S logo sweatpants. Very, very nice. So I don't really need to mention much about these. They are 158. These should be like 138, not 158. And I think the camo ones are probably the ones to look at, keep an eye on, just because, you know, camo's in fashion. But these, this colorway looks pretty nice as well. I was thinking about perhaps maybe going for the raspberry color, or whatever it's called. They're saying it's raspberry, but I don't know. For the, you know, the zip up, we'll figure it out tomorrow when we start seeing like pictures on Instagram. I might change my mind, who knows? But I'm probably going to stick to the camo one. All right, next up we got the Harris Tweed Cam Cats. I do mention this, these are kind of cool. These do pretty well on the secondary market. This season, Supreme not just done like 4 different versions, because I believe spring summer they did like 4 versions. I like how they've only stuck to 2 colorways, and I think both colorways are crazy. You got the crazy colorway with the pink, but I also really like this black with this like textured on the white. It kind of reminds me of my thermal, if you know what I mean. So I'm probably gonna risk it for a biscuit and go for one of these black ones, because I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It might sit, but I don't really care. I just think it's a cool whole item for next year perhaps. So yeah, $58 is kind of expensive, but you are paying the Harris Tweed tax for that, so yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna go for one. We got the Velvet mini pouch. This is a smaller version of the backpack, but this one actually comes with a don't ask. Each of the pins are kind of different, which is pretty cool. And this is $36. That's pretty good for a price, not gonna lie. But it does look a little tiny. I mean, you've got this. I forget the name of this. Let me know in the comments what the hell is this, because it's like a what's it called? Does it say? Blocking con? No, it doesn't mention it. I know what it is though. Oh, it's such a weird name. I remember it. If you see one of these, they're kind of might be like the size of my hand, perhaps. I don't know. It might be a little too small. I'd probably go for the messenger bag, but before that we have the 176 zip-up hooded sweatshirt. When I said this like my last video yesterday, I didn't really like it. I just think it's a little funky in my opinion. Interested words with the word Supreme, but and it just looks like a toddler made it. You know, I'm just not interested in that kind of stuff. I do appreciate the artist that made it, Clint176, so it's $188. I just don't think it's worth paying that much. Perhaps maybe the bright orange, but I don't like it. I personally, it's just not for me. Next up, we got the Velvet small messenger bag. Like I said, all the pins are like kind of different, and these are pretty nice. You got the Lush and the Don't Be a Dick pins. So if you are pin collectors, you're gonna want all 3 of these bags, in my opinion. $98, that's actually kind of cheap. It's cheaper than my other bag. I don't know. Is it the same size as well? It probably is. Yeah, it probably is. $98, it's not too bad of a price. Like I would not be surprised if these sell out like really quick. Just because of what they have, and I feel like most people are buying it mainly just because of the pins. People will resell the pins and sell the bag on its own. I guarantee you that on eBay. So it'll be really quick with these last 6 items, but we'll go again. We got the All Dogs Go to Heaven short sleeve shirt. It is cool. I personally don't particularly wear these shirts, but if you are going for one, it is pretty cool. It's $168 though, so it's kind of expensive. Then we got the pipe pin soccer jersey. We don't know what it looks like on the back yet, so we'll find out tomorrow if there is actually anything. And this little dude's got a little box logo in the middle. This guy's looking like the coolest one with the ball, man. He's the one with the brighter future, if you get what I mean, you know. So we got the AOY gems. I don't particularly like this just because, actually, what's the price? $88. Even though it's got gems on it, that's actually not too bad of a price. I do like the typeface, but I just don't need the gems, if you know what I mean. But it looks pretty cool. I won't be surprised if it goes on sale. If it does, I don't know. It probably won't. And we also got the beanie, which is only $40. I thought this might be like a 50+ beanie just because of the whole gem situation. That's actually a pretty good price, but I just don't think people are fucking with it. I personally don't like it, so. We also got the New York leather 6 panel, which people are not liking. I don't know why. I like this, the strap on the back with the leather Supreme on the back. It actually looks pretty nice, but I mean, it is a specific hat for a specific person, aka someone in New York. I feel like if you are not in New York, why are you wearing this? I don't know if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a New York hat, so you wear this in New York. It is $78. Perhaps that's the reason why it's so downvoted, because it's one leather anyway. So I'm kind of surprised with how downvoted the jeans are, but I just feel like people don't like wearing Supreme jeans. Perhaps maybe it's just the amount that's like the all over print's kind of crazy, and this kind of looks funky on the crotch area. Perhaps the price is the main reason. It's $220, and I personally would not go for these. I know there's some people that are wanting to go for this, so yeah, I'm not gonna downplay the jeans. They look cool, and perhaps it might look cooler like when we see pictures. So yeah, it's probably better on body. So yeah, $228 is the price. And then last up, we got the rainbow loose gauge beanie. $40 for this if you are interested. It looks pretty meh in my opinion. I just think there's better hats left to go. Like I said, the Jesus panel if you want to go for a hat. And yeah, guys, that is it for the drop list. Tomorrow we have got week 11. What are we going for, guys? Let's just take a quick look. I'm going for one of these keychains for the personal. I'll be going for, depending on how many tasks I do, I'm going for as many of these Jesus panels. We're also going to be going for the dogs go to can't speak. We're also going to be going for the All Dogs Go Into Heaven sweater in the black. I'm probably only going to go for like one of these. I don't want to go too crazy on these because, okay, what else are we going for? I'm going to go for one of these velvet backpacks in this tan colorway. I think this looks pretty cool. We're also going to be going, potentially, I don't know if we're going to, depends on what happens in Star. If these sell out really quick, then perhaps I'm going to be going for either one of these 3 colorways. The black, the wheat, or the clown shoe. I don't want to go for the clown shoe, guys. The black and the wheat probably my favorites in the larger sizes, just because, you know, they won't make many of the larger sizes, and I'm not seeing women wear Timberlands, no offense, but you know. Personal item, we're gonna go for the S logo zip up. Can't wait to get this. As well as that, we're going for the coach's jacket in the black colorway. Cannot wait to rock this. $158 is not too bad of a price, and I think that is it. Yeah, that is it, guys. Oh yeah, sorry, one more item. It's the black Harris tweed. We might get a couple of these. I don't know how I feel. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, I like this colorway. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have made it this far, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. If you haven't done so already, it really does help out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video tomorrow for the live cop. We'll see if we get anything. Let's see if we do just as good as we done last week. Let's go.